Okay, welcome guys. As you can see, we have a very special episode for you today. But first, a quick word from our sponsors.
Are you tired of playing with the same poopy discs all the time? Do you wish you could get your hands on some beautiful finish-made plastic? Then you need David.
David's a good buddy of ours that we've known for a long time, and he has the entire Clash lineup. David has wide ranges of putt and approach discs, mid-ranges, fairway drivers, and even distance drivers. One day David said, "Hey, do you want to use all my Clash discs?" And we said, "Yeah."
David, proud sponsor of this video.
So shout out Dave. I would say your nickname, but apparently no one would get it. Put it at the bottom of the screen if you want. But yeah, we got all of his discs and you guys are gonna love this. Not only will it be visually appealing because of the beautiful fall colors that we're dealing with right now. Autumn, if you prefer. I'm a bit of a hick, so. But also just getting to throw all these beautiful, awesome Clash discs. I'm very excited. Very, very excited. I've only thrown one of these once ever, so we're gonna see what they can do. Okay, Gonzo, why don't you introduce us to the putters that we have today?
Sure, so our baseline ones, we've got the Butter, one each.
Butter, I hardly knew her.
In premium now, we've got the Popcorn. I'm excited for that, a bit like a Pure perhaps. Then we've got our kind of zone type disc in the Mint for our approach disc, and then a bit more stable, maybe like a Justice for you. We've got the Peppermint.
Peppermint, oh, I like that naming convention. That's kind of fun. Okay, mid-ranges, we have the Peach. The Princess Peach, as I'll be calling it out on the course. We've got the Berry.
It's actually two berries.
Oh, we got two berries. I'm very excited about throwing these. And the Mango, one of my favorite fruits. And also just a really nice orangey color that should totally blend in with all the stuff on the ground.
Fairways, we've got the Cinnamon. Seems like a control one. Your best buddy Nico, we got the Ginger.
I love Nico. I don't know about you guys.
Stable
the bad
fairway.
boy at disc golf.
Step away from me right now. Step away. Step away.
We got the Lotus, another kind of neutral one, a little bit slower than the Cinnamon. Soda, bit of an understable fairway here. And this one, which I think feels the best, is the Cookie.
Oh.
Also a bit earthy color, but we're not going to lose it, right?
No. For distance drivers, man, there's just so much to throw here. It's crazy. We got the Wild Honey. We have the Vanilla in a nice vanilla color. That's nice. Spice. You get this in ice plastic, it would be the Ice Spice. Pepper. And salt, of course. So, but that's enough rigmarole up front. Let's get out there and throw these dang things. Woohoo! So this is the Clash Discs review. We're doing a little special kind of Jomez Pro feature for this one because some dingus forgot to record on his microphone. I won't say which one of us it was. But yeah, that's me throwing the Vanilla. More stability than I expected, to be honest. And then, you know, the Wild Honey had more understability than I expected, as you can see here. This is actually a great shot for the alternate basket location. I would have totally parked it, which would be pretty sweet if it was over there.
That's what he was aiming for.
Yeah.
Ooh, what are we rocking here? I can't tell. I think this is the Pepper. Nope, this was the Cinnamon. It's kind of like the Undertaker disc, and I thought it'll flip up and go straight, and it was way more stable than I thought. Oh. This was the Salt. Similar thing, just thinking again, probably not quite as stable as it says, and again, way more than I was expecting. So two stinky drives there. Mm-hmm. I was griping about that a lot. Gonna try basically a flick up with the Mint, and then
flick.
a Butter
Nice.
jump putt.
Totally safe.
We're essentially doing a single best shot doubles deal here. Unless we're actually in proper putting range, it's 2 shots so we can use as many discs as possible.
Yeah, 1 shot for all the putts, 2 shots for everything else. Here's a terrible jump putt for you. Crap. And another terrible jump putt. Crap. There you go.
Yeah.
But I do you probably saw there, I do this cool move where I swipe the disc
between
with my
your
legs. Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Went Mango here. I will say it looked pretty straight for how stable things have been acting, but I hit the tree, so...
That's the one I didn't really get enough time with the Mango.
Yeah.
I don't think we really threw it enough in this video.
This one I did assume that I was going to get something super stable out of the Cookie and just went right around, and it actually wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I didn't care for the cookie either. Okay, this is a ginger. Yeah, there we go. This is a disc I actually bag. You wouldn't know it by this shot, though. Pretty terrible. You know what it is? My hair's not tied up yet. It's just flying around like a dirty hippie. Got to tie that stinking hair up. And that should have been better, but that, what is that, the cinnamon?
It's whatever the 041 is.
It's so stable, man. I was very surprised at the stability of that disc. Another crummy jump putt. Garbage. What is that guy even doing?
This was all right. So
that is a good putt right
I've got the lead now, 1 under.
Boom. All right, I'm singing you a little popcorn song here. You guys would...
Well, I'll boost the audio here.
You kind of know it.
Now you know whose microphone was off too by the sound of this.
Watch this shot. Wha-bam! This is pretty much perfect.
Yeah, to perfection. Just wanted to get a little bit off the tree.
I guess, you know what? I don't know how I could have called that perfection with the tree redirect, but it was parked.
Oh, this is butter now.
And then the butter. I'm trying to show how the butter can be thrown far, but...
Put butter on that popcorn.
I had too much
butter on that
on
disc.
Yeah.
Greasy hand.
Yeah. I should have wiped it off. Nice Marty McFly, though.
Rocking some peach. Also, a disc. I don't know did it get thrown anytime after this throw?
There's not much cause for throwing mid-ranges.
And especially, like, understable. I like that it rode over. Because all the discs had been stable, I didn't put it out to the right enough.
I love the colors of all the Clash discs. Sure. They all look so nice.
There's
those
just
colors.
Nice straight shot from the berry.
Yeah,
I'm sure I'll bugger that up in a minute, though.
I don't remember. I'm going to make this putt because I'm cool.
So
look at that.
We're currently tied. I thought, hey... Doesn't matter, I'm going to have the win still after this hole.
Pretty sweet pose.
No, I thought, no, I'm going to go for your...
I'd also just like to note the dynamic shots that I have on my...
yeah, you got a good zoom in on some of them. They look very professional. I was just going for bog standard, like...
Well, you know, I did go to school for this, unfortunately.
Now,
pretty sad.
I don't throw things this overstable on this hole as the pepper, and...
Boom, that's what happens.
You're trying to flex a disc that stable, it just was never going to be good.
No.
Lotus, thought it'd be nice, control, hyzer flip up.
This was the story of Johnny's round. Just everything.
I assume it needs hyzer. It didn't.
Yeah.
And then when I finally, we'll see later.
What is this?
This is the vanilla. The vanilla was a beautiful.
Whoa, look at
disc.
that thing!
Holy
cow! What a turn! My God, that went so far to the left.
It even pulled up to not cut roll.
Yeah, that was pretty good actually for a flippy forehand, but definitely not.
I've never seen on that.
Definitely not the line I was trying to take. This is the only time you'll see me throw the cookie today.
Eyes on this thing.
Too stable for me. Whoa. I did not enjoy it really. Johnny claims it feels really good. I don't know if I feel.
When discs end up being super overstable, it sullies the feel in your hand, though. I'll say that.
Okay, what is this? I got some mid-range in my hand. Oh, that's beautiful.
So I've done up shots with the mint and peppermint, so they're out of the bag right now. So you've gone nice.
Probably the only
berry
time I threw
peach.
That. So berry, okay. Oh, there's the peach.
Yeah, it's been
That's
used.
why I never threw the peach again. Yeah, I definitely preferred the berry over the peach as far as mid-ranges go.
Best putter they got.
Yeah. Okay.
Butter.
I was trying this whole round to show you guys that the butter is a perfectly viable throwing putter.
Yeah, it's
but
consistent.
I don't know if I did.
It held the line you put it on.
It did. It did. I was expecting I was expecting this like all my putters to just kind of drift.
This isn't the same shot, by the way. He has thrown twice.
Yeah, but not that you would know that.
This has got to be the popcorn. Yeah. I should know at this point that it was going to be stable, which it was, so it wasn't. I liked
the popcorn a lot as a throwing putter because
reliable.
It had a lot of good stability to it that you don't usually get with putters.
Doing a bit of berry, you called ace run, you goaded me into it. Got kind of close, not that it's
close. Yeah, it had the
height within 2 or 3 feet.
I love a headwind putt. They are my favorite.
I said, "Hey, I love headwind putts," and then.
I framed it up so nice just for you to miss.
Yeah, you had the band in focus the whole time.
Look at this putt. Oh, I know.
Guess that disc golfer. Yeah. It's a hybrid, too. There's two.
I know Clash likes to sponsor people who take so freaking long to putt, like Cupcake Curtis and Nico LaCastro, so I was just kind of doing my own little Cupcake Curtis, Nico LaCastro thing. Put the timer up if you want. I bet I'm still within 30.
I also cut off the beginning of this video clip, too.
Really?
It was a little bit longer.
I do go for longer, eh?
And
no, that's the fake.
No,
you thought it was going to be it?
And perfect.
Just like Nico. I didn't go up and kick the basket.
Yeah, why didn't you?
I should have. You know what I should have done? I should have mixed in a high kick where I fall on my ass so that we could have done Nico, Drew Gibson, and Cupcake Curtis.
I didn't show much of this whole. This catch cam angle was actually kind of poo, so I had one disc get kind of close, one disc go long. This was your close one. And here, the peppermint throw coming in.
Is this your throw?
That's you. You spanked the tree.
Yeah, these are both mine.
I skipped my second one because it goes behind and it looked poop.
Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. I made that putt. Nice work. Nice work, Tony.
So you're up by 1 right now. Oh no, are we tied? You missed hole 5.
Yeah.
I missed hole 5.
I was doing
You're up by 1.
I was doing an impression.
This
That's
was
a great throw.
tight flex.
Went too far though.
Well, right in that rough part is a very makeable spot.
Yeah, I liked that throw. That was the ginger again, a disc that I bag. I find a lot of use for overstable 9 speeds. I don't know.
Wild honey here. This is another cool shot that we've never really.
Yeah, this is the alternate route you can do on this hole, which works out if you have the arm speed for it. Or like,
That's
the
true,
distance.
though. Yeah,
you got to be able to get around.
It's slightly uphill. It's over 300 feet.
Yeah.
Popcorn. This is close to what I would normally do with a pure, but again, it's got the guts on it, so. I don't know.
That worked out pretty great. I thought that was going to stable up way harder.
I did too, and it landed in a good spot in the end. We had not thrown the soda, so I thought, let's do it. Let's see if this is also overstable. No, this is the most neutral disc I think of the day. It's the only one that actually flipped up. Yeah, so we're in the other fairway, but I was kind of running.
But look at that popcorn shot. I thought it was going to go so much further to the right there, and it just held up real nice.
Now we're tie game.
I think the popcorn was probably the winner disc on the day. If I had to be.
Yeah, popcorn was a great one. I think the vanilla one flew sick.
Work out of it, and the vanilla.
So here's triple duty. So I'm rocking the 3 of these. Ginger first. Overstable. Who expected anything different?
He never threw it as good as I wanted him to.
No, I put it on hyzer like a goober.
Yeah.
Vanilla. So I thought this would be understable, and it did. It's going to ride over here.
Oh.
But it doesn't turn and burn. That's a controlled flight right down into the freaking trees.
That's pretty good.
But I figured, okay, Wild Honey. Wild Honey is 1 speed faster.
Yeah.
1 more fade on it.
This is one I really wish you would have got a nice.
I thought it'd be more stable than the last one.
Yeah.
It was way less stable.
I should have warned you.
It was so much
flippy.
More than the vanilla.
The Wild Honey is a great disc for me. I love super flippy stuff that I can just put on massive hyzers. So if you're looking for that, get that disc. I love
Pepper, mega overstable.
Yeah.
Your sunglasses exploded.
Yeah, that's a problem I've been having lately. Really throws me off when they fly off my face. See, no sunglasses now.
Now this again is the cinnamon. I told you it was stable, and you got a good anhyzer on it. It's still, I tracked it poorly because I was expecting. I was
nicer control shot. I think that went in the fairway. I don't know if it's over there, Johnny.
It landed right there.
Really?
Yeah, you're in the rough by the.
Oh, I don't know where I'm throwing to then.
and the salt.
Yeah, none of these were great throws.
Stable buggers. So we are gonna switch things now, just so we could get a more long.
Yeah, I wanted to try to throw all the ones he threw and vice versa.
So ginger, will it still be stable, or did I bash the guts out of it?
100%.
A really good flight though.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Right
for
down
this
near the
hole,
wasp's
Just
nest.
put it down in the fairway.
Yeah.
This is the vanilla.
I think this was one I didn't expect much from on the day, but it actually flew.
I think vanilla's that's one of their really popular lines. I think too. A lot of people, if they're begging.
I just would have assumed horribly unstable. Speaking of horribly unstable, bop.
Bye. This was a great roller though, guys. This went actually probably close to 450. It took us forever to find it too because it rolled so far down the hill.
Cinnamon. I'm just pointing out it's got a comma here. Not sure why. I don't know if that's a finish thing or a whoopsie doops. It also doesn't fly like negative 1.5. That's also cool. Look at that.
That was cool. I didn't care for the cinnamon that much. None of I found a lot of the Clash stuff to either be really flippy or really, really overstable. Yeah. There's a lot of very overstable discs.
The soda and the wild honey are the two that Well, I think the soda for the only throw we really used it on was good.
Nice.
This is the
That's
pepper.
Rip,
That's decent anhyzer. I could have thrown it harder. I don't know. Some days you're throwing far, and some days you're kind of meh.
Yep.
This was a meh day for sure.
Yep.
Oh, the salt. Salt again. Put some hyzer on it. Big mistake.
Disc was assaulted. I made that joke in the video, so I had to bring it back to the commentary.
So yeah, nothing great there.
Nothing crazy.
Cinnamon was my longest drive.
But it's hard when you're not throwing your distance drivers, to know what they're
and
do.
The way you want to throw them and stuff.
Yeah.
A little bit too hard on the mints. Kind of half running these. Eased up on the popcorn here though. No need to fly away.
Yeah, and look at how it just stays neutral for you.
Good.
Pushes forward. Yeah, it's real nice.
Wild honey.
I think I really liked the wild honey, although it's probably not a disc that you could use all the time. It's too flippy.
Butter.
Again, butter. Just showing that butter can fly, man. You don't need to just
the butter
part
and
with
the
it.
popcorn are very similar.
And that was in crap. That's in that you know, crummy
Oh, this is your
base
crazy
plastic.
go nuts throw.
Yeah, I knew I'd park
Crazy
it, so
go
I was
nuts.
just trying something crazy go nuts, dude. How crazy go nuts was that, man?
Popcorn. I assume they make the butter in a throwing plastic. It's really just gonna be the hand feel for you on those ones.
Yeah, well, I throw a lot of like non-throwing stuff.
Vanilla.
Just for fun.
This is overtime now, so we're just in a single disc format. We're picking whatever we want off these holes.
Yeah, we were tied. Not that anyone really. Well, you'll see, I guess.
Going with the cinnamon. At this point, it's the one that I know the best because I tried it the most, so just trying to be safe.
Yep.
Still got dodgy
Still got
here.
Annie, though.
Luckily, the fairway's got like dirt mounds from little rodents and
goes.
stuff, so it kind of
Poof.
Yeah.
It didn't go in the
in
tree.
the trees. We're safe.
Yeah, man, I have real problems on this hole. I'm surprised I put it so straight.
This is gonna be
This
a berry.
is just not knowing how far I'm going to put this stupid mid. I should have picked something higher speed, but I couldn't find really.
You know, I
what
had
I
you
was
thrown the
looking for in
soda.
that
It
bag.
might have been that
Maybe
disc,
the soda,
but
yeah.
I think we only
I felt
threw it
I
once
felt
in the
like
end.
12 speed was a little much for there, but I don't know.
I threw berry in solidarity with you, and it was a very bad choice.
Very bad.
It's just all the way over there. Now, this was a popcorn throw all day long, but he threw the berry. I wanted to try one. Check
Jump
these
putt.
out.
Garbage. Gosh, I need to fix my jump putt.
That's another good angle. I didn't film in too tight, but that's it. That's our
Yeah, there you go.
that's our round. We finished tied. Throw it back. Oh, I hit you in the knees too.
Ah.
Throw it back to the boys.
Tie game, guys. You know what that means. Friends. We did it. We did it. We came out in the fall, the autumn. We had fun in the leaves, and we threw all the Clash discs. Isn't that great? So I don't know, Johnny. I've got some thoughts, I suppose. I really like the feel of these. These are some of the best feeling discs I've ever touched. Like the minute I held it in my hand, I was like, nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy throwing these. As for how they fly, I find there's maybe a little bit of a lack of more neutral things. Everything seems pretty stable, and it might just be that it's right out of the box and fresh. I did like their understable stuff, but it did seem to kind of range from like pretty stable on everything to like super understable on the understable stuff. Not much like neutral throwing discs there. But as far as feel goes and look, like I love the naming conventions. I love the colors on them. Not this one. Like look at that. How cool is that disc? Like awesome. Just really great colors. I really, they're probably my favorite ones that we've thrown so far out of like the full lineup reviews that we've done.
Yeah.
Am I gonna be bagging any of them? I already bagged the ginger occasionally, and I did also really, really like the vanilla. Those would probably be the two that I would seriously consider bagging. Everything else, I'm not entirely sure if it's going to push something out of my bag yet. I would need a little bit more time with it. But if you've never thrown anything else or touched any, like I mean, these are 100% just going to be like I could see how people just fall for these and go like I'm a Clash player now. That's all I want to throw. It's totally understandable.
I would agree on like pretty much all of that. Great feeling, and not. Yeah, we've done a few. They remind me a lot of Thought Space Athletics, where it seems like everything's kind of stable. The majority of it's way more stable than you'd expect based on flight numbers. But they feel better. No offense to TSA, but like they're all just pretty firm. These have a good mix of like it's kind of like Castaplast, that Opto Lucid kind of plastic. They feel great for sure. Even
Very similar to Casa feeling discs, which I always thought were the nicest feeling discs, anyways. So
even
not
like
a bad thing.
the baseline soft plastic is firm around the ridge or around the rim, so it's not like floppy on you, but it is soft and grippy. So even that compared to other discs, I quite enjoyed. It is my only thought is just like the stability on most of these things is a bit surprising. This cinnamon is right in line with a lot of things that I like to throw, like the Undertaker, Saint Pro, the Bear. And with the numbers, with the -1.5 turn and 2 fade, I thought same as those. But actually, you put hyzer on this thing, and it never really even stands up. Could be a fresh disc kind of thing, but they all had that guts to them. The cookie is like an explorer, but again, just doesn't want to turn. And then, like you said, the understable stuff, like the wild
Way
honey.
understable.
The wild honey hit roller for you, like just
It's
right
wild,
out of it.
man. It ended up pretty good actually, though. But I'm not in the market for a roller disc.
Yeah. I did really enjoy the berry. It's close to like a buzz type disc, but again, a little bit more stable. Feels great though. I like the smoothness of it and roundness. So
Yeah, I just want to point out this disc. This could be a replacement for my Justice, and I just want to say the colors on this, like the mint, beautiful, just gorgeous. I love the color schemes of these discs. So they're really, really nice looking. They feel really great. I'm not sure if I'd recommend them to everybody, but
you'd want to get used to them for sure. They're very different. The flight numbers I always like as a guide. It gives you an idea of where you're going. These ones are some of the most different to what I'm expecting. We are at higher altitude, I guess, so maybe that's where they're made in Finland, right?
Blame the altitude, guys. We're at high altitude. That's why we couldn't shoot 9 under. But we came, we clashed, and we conquered. Thanks for coming out and watching.